Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome and welcome back to Travel from Home. In this video, we're going to explore a hidden treasure right in the heart of Jammu, the Mubarak Mandi Palace. This remarkable building is a true fusion of architecture, blending Mughal, Rajasthani, and European styles. Once the home of Dogra kings, this palace has witnessed centuries of history, from royal splendor to gradual decay. Let's dive into its fascinating story. The Mubarak Mandi Palace was constructed in the early 19th century by the Dogra dynasty. Maharaja Ranbir Singh was the first to commission this grand palace, which was meant to reflect the power and prosperity of the Dogra rulers. The palace sits majestically above the Tavi River, offering spectacular views of the Jammu hills. What makes Mubarak Mandi so unique is the blend of architectural styles. The palace combines Rajasthani fort designs, Mughal arches, and even elements of European Baroque architecture. This remarkable fusion was a statement of the Dogra rulers' ambition to bring together diverse cultural influences and create something truly exceptional. As we zoom in on the palace's architecture, you'll notice the careful craftsmanship. The entrance, with its grand arches and delicate stone carvings, sets the tone for what lies inside. The palace is a blend of opulence and intricate design, from its elegant courtyards to the majestic hallways. One of the most striking areas is the Sheesh Mahal, or glass palace, where every inch is covered with colorful mirror work and glass. This room was once used for royal celebrations, and it's easy to see why it reflects both light and luxury in every corner. Then there is the Darbar Hall, the grand hall where royal ceremonies took place. With its towering columns and ornate wooden ceilings, it's clear that this palace was built to impress. It wasn't just a home, it was a center of royal power. However, like so many royal palaces, Mubarak Mandi's glory was not meant to last forever. After India's independence in 1947, the princely states were dissolved, and the Dogra rulers lost their authority. The palace, once a symbol of royal power, began to fall into neglect. By the 1960s, the royal family moved out of the palace, and over time, the palace began to fall into disrepair. While parts of the palace were later used for government offices, much of the original grandeur began to fade. The building, once home to the royal life, now stands in neglect. With some sections crumbling away. The Sheesh Mahal is no longer the centerpiece of royal balls, and the Darbar Hall no longer echoes with the voices of kings and queens. Despite the ravages of time, Mubarak Mandi still holds on to the memories of the grander past. The palace was once the center of the Dogra dynasty's rule, where lavish feasts, royal ceremonies, and political decisions took place. Stories of these royal events are still whispered through the walls. One of the most interesting aspects of the palace is its cultural fusion. The Dogra kings were known for their open mindedness, drawing influences from Persian, Mughal, Rajput, and even European styles. This blend of cultures was reflected not just in the architecture but also in the way the royal family governed, a true reflection of their cosmopolitan outlook. Today, the Mubarak Mandi Palace is a protected monument under the Archaeological Survey of India. However, much of it is still in need of restoration. Although parts of the palace are used for government offices, the grandeur of the past can only be imagined. Even though the Dogra dynasty is no longer at its peak, Mubarak Mandi continues to remind us of the royal era that once flourished here. Its grand halls, intricate carvings, and beautiful blend of architectural styles are all that's left to tell the stories of the past. Its story is far from over, but it's up to the future generations to restore and preserve this piece of Jammu's royal heritage. So, that's a glimpse into the history of Mubarak Mandi Palace, a place that once represented royalty and luxury but now stands as a reminder of a forgotten era. If you enjoyed this journey into history, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from India's past. Until next time, bye.